What's going on, guys? MESSI here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer content. And today's date is going to be Thursday the 3rd of September. We have confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So first up today, Watford have signed Glenn Murray from Brighton. It's a season-long loan and I don't believe there's an option to buy. And he could be set to replace the outgoing club captain Troy Deeney, who is very close to joining West Brom. The next one is one I mentioned yesterday, but it's all confirmed now, and that is that PSV have announced the signing of Augsburg left-back Philipp Max. It's a fee of about 8 to 10 million euros, and he could be a very good option for teams at the very start of FIFA 21. Celtic have confirmed the signing of Shane Duffy on a loan deal for the season, and that is from Premier League side Brighton. And I think it's a brilliant signing for them. They beat the likes of West Brom and West Ham. Ligue 1 side AS Monaco have announced the signing of 28-year-old German striker Kevin Volland. It's from Bayer Leverkusen and he's put pen to paper on a 4-year contract. And the reported fee from Get French Football News is apparently 11 million euros, that's excluding bonuses. It could go up to about 14 million, but on paper that looks like fantastic business. He's a player that works very hard and he could potentially form a very good partnership alongside Ben Yedder. The next story is from Bild. They are saying Bayer Leverkusen star Kai Havertz, he underwent a medical with Chelsea on Sunday. The young German attacking midfielder has been a long-term target for the Blues, and the deal is now very close to being finalised. Fabrizio Romano even adds that Chelsea are now just waiting to announce it. Everything else is done and agreed, and it's pretty much an announcement video or tweet, whatever they're going to do. That's all that's left now. These next two transfers for me at 2:30 on Wednesday haven't been announced just yet, but pretty much every single outlet now, they're saying they're both done. So the very first one is that Everton have all but completed the signing of James Rodriguez from Real Madrid. His medical has been scheduled for the upcoming days and Carlo Ancelotti has got his man. He was his main target for this transfer window and he's previously managed him at Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. The 29-year-old playmaker will join the Toffees on a 3-year contract, and I've said it about the previous two deals that they were fantastic, but I also agree with this one. He's a player that has proven how good he's been over the last few years. Yes, his return to Real Madrid after the loan spell at Bayern didn't really work out, but in the Bundesliga previously, he was so good to watch. And the second transfer is ALLAN going from Napoli to Everton as well. So Ancelotti, he's got a very good pulling power as a manager. Everton haven't really had that in the past, so it's been difficult for them to get the signings they really want or their fans might have wanted, but Ancelotti has that type of appeal. Alexander Kolarov will complete his move to Inter Milan in the upcoming days. He'll initially be signing just a 1-year contract, but he has also got the option to extend it for a second season. The fee is thought to be around 1.5 to 2 million euros for the 34-year-old, and that is according to Fabrizio Romano. After being let go by Juventus, Gonzalo Higuain could be heading to the MLS. According to TYC Sports, which I think are the same outlet which broke the Messi story last week, they're saying the 32-year-old striker has reached a principal agreement with Inter Miami. Former Turin teammate Blaise Matuidi, he also recently sealed his own move to Miami, and David Beckham, he's looking to add another big name to his franchise. And a story from The Athletic does say that another club are interested in Higuain, and that is DC United. But the player I'm going to be featuring is going to be Gylfi Sigurdsson. The MLS side, who currently employ Higuain's older brother Federico, they have made an approach after Juventus told the striker he's not in the club's plans. And they've also held discussions with Sigurdsson's representatives as they want to bring the Icelandic midfielder in, though he has got a contract for another 2 years with Everton. With Chelsea close to completing the transfer of Kai Havertz, the two clubs remain in contact regarding a separate transfer. The Bundesliga outfit are interested in bringing in new Chelsea signing Malang Sarr, and it wouldn't be a permanent, of course, it would be a loan deal. The Blues have confirmed the Frenchman will spend the upcoming campaign out on loan, so there's a very good chance this deal does happen, and that story is from Manu Lognon, who is, I believe, a French journalist. Bournemouth striker Callum Wilson is hoping to join Newcastle, and this story is from the Daily Mail. After the Cherries were relegated last term, Wilson wants to stay in the Premier League, and movement is expected on a deal in the next 48 hours, so probably 24 hours now for those watching the video. Newcastle are also tracking Wilson's former teammate Ryan Fraser, who is currently a free agent after leaving Bournemouth. Newcastle are looking to bring the pair back and reunite them together, a pair that have got very good chemistry. Roma are in advanced discussions with Manchester United, that's over a potential double transfer. The players mentioned are Chris Smalling on a permanent basis and Brazilian midfielder Fred. The midfielder could join on an initial loan deal with the option to buy, and despite improving in form last season, the arrival of Donny van de Beek it pushes him further down the pecking order. Lyon midfielder Jeff Rene Adelaide has confirmed he's looking to force an exit from the Ligue 1 side. The 22-year-old hit out at Lyon's coaching staff and board, that's over his lack of minutes since returning from a knee injury this summer. And I'm not sure what clubs are interested right now, but he has made this public. Aston Villa are in pole position to sign Manchester United goalkeeper Sergio Romero. United currently value Romero at about £10 million, and they may be open to including the 33-year-old as part of a make-weight in any potential deal for midfielder Jack Grealish. That story is from The Athletic, and it looks like Romero's future at United is all but gone. With Dean Henderson coming back in, I doubt that Argentine wants to be a third-choice keeper for next season. West Brom have agreed a deal to sign West Ham forward Grady Diangana, and it'll be an initial fee of £12 million, and it could rise to a club record £18 million. The England under-21 international spent last season on loan at the Hawthorns, and he provided 8 goals and 7 assists, helping the Baggies secure promotion back to the Premier League. The 22-year-old has been given permission to speak to West Brom, and he is yet to complete a medical and agree personal terms. Another transfer for West Brom this time, according to Football Insider, is that they're interested in Chelsea forward Michy Batshuayi. The 26-year-old Belgian international is currently on the fringes of the first team at Stamford Bridge and has been bumped further down the pecking order. That's because of the arrival of Timo Werner this summer. West Brom are reportedly keen to sign Batshuayi on a season-long loan, but Chelsea, they'd rather sell him on a permanent basis for £25 million. That's as the forward is in the final year of his contract. Arsenal remain keen to sign Atletico Madrid midfielder Thomas Partey and are preparing to offload 3 players to ensure a deal can be done. This story is from the Daily Mirror. Matteo Guendouzi, Socrates and Rob Holding, they're all up for grabs as the Gunners look to fund a move for the Ghanaian. Atletico were previously offered Guendouzi plus £22 million, but they refused that offer and Arsenal didn't re-improve on it. Another player that could be leaving Arsenal this time is going to be Hector Bellerin. So according to The Athletic, PSG have approached Arsenal regarding the right back, and the clubs are in active discussions. The Gunners would like to keep the Spaniard, but will sell for the right price. The 25-year-old is open to a new challenge if a deal can be worked out, and he could provide vital cash for targets such as Thomas Partey and Houssam Aouar. The Guardian basically say that the offer is £25 million from the French champions, plus a further £5 million in additional bonuses. And because he's attracting interest alongside PSG from the likes of Bayern Munich and Juventus, it could mean he's set to depart the club. And if he does, it would see Maitland-Niles stay and be the first choice right wing back, with Cedric as the backup. Juventus have stepped up their chase for striker Luis Suarez, who appears increasingly likely to be leaving Barcelona. Though Juve have focused on a number of forwards so far this window, sources tell Goal.com that the Serie A champions have put the Uruguayan at the top of their wish list. And Gianluca Di Marzio has come out and said that Luis Suarez has already agreed personal terms with Juventus, and the only thing left to do now really is to try and get out of that Barca contract. There are rumours saying Barca want to terminate it, but Suarez wants €14 million if they do so. A couple of stories now about Gini Wijnaldum, and the first one is from Sport in Spain. They say Wijnaldum has given the go-ahead on a move to Barcelona. The Spanish giants and Liverpool are now in talks for his move, but Barca won't want to pay more than 20 million euros or 18 million pounds. Talks between the two clubs are very advanced, and the Dutch international has agreed a 3-year contract. The signing will cost Barca about 15 to 20 million euros, and that's another update from a journalist called Albert Roge, sorry if I said his name wrong, but he is considered pretty reliable. But reports in England, mainly from Neil Jones who works for Goal, he said Liverpool sources say they've had no contact with Barca, that's regarding WIJNALDUM. And it looks like that if Liverpool want to sign THIAGO, they've pretty much got to sell WIJNALDUM first. And speaking of THIAGO, we have another update, this time from Mohamed Bahafsi, who works for RMC. He has said Liverpool are THIAGO's only choice. Klopp has spoken to the Spaniard, who has already prepared for his arrival in England. Bayern know this, and that's why discussions with Liverpool are taking a while. Fabrizio Romano has updated saying Liverpool are still working to get THIAGO, and Bayern are now convinced they're going to receive a new bid from Liverpool very soon. Klopp is pushing for the transfer, and Manchester United were interested, but they aren't advanced whatsoever. They've only contacted his agent. And Manchester Evening News do say that United have not entered the race at all to sign THIAGO. The only reason they're being linked currently is because Bayern are essentially using the media to try and force Liverpool to pay the 30 million. The next story is from the Daily Record. They're saying Messi has agreed to financial terms with Manchester City, that if given the green light, it'd be worth 700 million euros over a 5-year contract. The Argentine has also been offered an equity stake in City Football Group. That's as part of a deal with Messi expected to spend 3 years in Manchester before moving to MLS side New York City FC. It is looking more and more likely every day now that Messi is done at Barcelona and he will be moving to Manchester City. Whether financial fair play they can get around it to make the deal happen, that's still yet to be seen. But I imagine New York City FC fans, they're absolutely buzzing about it. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.